Hi, I'm Jay Andrews with Laguna Tools, and today we're visiting Urban Workshop. I'm here with Steve Trinidad today. Steve, you and I met, about 2 years ago, and this shop was just an idea, and today we're here and we're listening to the sound of the tools outside.
Yep.
How long have you been working on this?
Well, the idea came across about 2 years ago, like you said. About a year ago, last January is when we actually made the decision to do it. And we've been open now for a little over 7 months, about 130 members, 50 plus classes a month now, so things are jamming. It's going great.
That's pretty cool. Now, you said members. Tell me a little bit about how the Urban Workshop works. When you have a member, what are they entitled to, and what kind of programs do you have?
Okay. Well, the easiest way to describe it is exactly like a gym membership, say a 24-hour fitness. So there's monthly dues. Members can come and go as they please, use the equipment as they want to, and the use of all the equipment is included with the membership. And all they have to do is bring their ideas and bring their materials.
So if a guy doesn't have his own workshop at home, like many of our people do, or they don't have access to equipment, they come, they enroll, and they're building stuff.
Absolutely, and the range of members, it's everything. We have hobbyists, we have small businesses working out of here, relevant to Laguna Tools, of course. We have cabinet makers, furniture builders, prop makers, all working out of our shop as if it was their own shop.
Well, now you came out of the automotive background, if I remember right?
Yep. Yeah. So this business here was born out of my automotive engineering company. It was an automotive technology group. We were doing engineering and manufacturing services for about the last 12 years, and we made it through the downturn in the economy and everything, and then we started doing a lot of motorsport work. So we started telling kids about, students about STEM education, the race cars, trying to get them interested in math and sciences. And as a joke, I started getting introduced as the guy who was opening the shop. Well, I never corrected them. And then within a couple of months, I had people showing up, 3 to 5 people a week showing up at the shop going, "Hey man, is this the shop? You open yet?" And we're like, "No, it doesn't exist, So after 6 or 7 months of that, we finally said, you know what? Let's do it. So that was last January. We got this space in March. 2 months later, we opened up July 15 of 2014, and here we are now, 7 months later, 130 some members, and things are jamming. It's great.
So now I know with the machines that we've placed in here through Laguna Tools, we've got some CNC machines, drill presses and table saws and things like that. So that kind of leans toward the woodworking part of it. But in a tour through the shop here, I'm looking at metalworking and welding and electronics. What other services do you guys provide here?
So really it's everything from engineering and design all the way through to manufacture. So we've got a computer lab with engineering software such as SolidWorks. We've got to deal with Autodesk now with their Fusion 360 products. Illustrator, Photoshop, CorelDRAW, all that sort of things. We have laser cutters, 3D printers, electronics lab, welding, fabrication, metal shop, machine shop, the wood shop. I know I'm forgetting some stuff, but you get the idea. A little bit of everything.
It's neat, and taking a tour through here, it looks like there's plenty of room to work here, and you guys seem like you're expanding since first opening as well.
We are. So this space that we're opening now is 6,000 square feet, and in about 2 months we're moving into 18,000 square feet. So we'll have a new auto shop day one. We're adding a fabrics area. We're adding some co-working space, some event space, and just significantly expanding pretty much every area. You couldn't really pigeonhole our membership. Probably 25 to 30% are small businesses, either one-man bands or startups. Kind of interesting, we're a startup ourselves, but we have about 25 new businesses that have been born in this facility already. But the nice thing is that people can come here and we have enough of everything that you can complete pretty much any project you want from start to finish.
This is really kind of a neat business or neat industry. I mean, you're really kind of a wing of the maker movement that's going on. You get a lot of that crowd in here, the maker crowd that wants to come in and do those types of projects?
Yeah, we do. So that's a whole nother group. So the hobbyists, the home enthusiasts, people who are restoring their homes or cars, working on different projects. We have a bunch of the Burning Man types, so they have some real creative stuff. Some jewelry makers, some artists, some great custom furniture makers, and now we're starting to get more of the drone robotics guys. So it's been fun. It's been good.
I like seeing the creativity here, and I can hear that there's a lot of hustle and bustle going on outside here. So now you've got classes that are going on tonight.
We do.
How many groups would you have in on a given evening?
So right now we have, tonight is a fairly busy night. We've got an independent group who's just using our conference room for their own private event. And then we've got 3 classes going on. One's a woodshop class. We have a laser class, like this was made on. And then we have a TIG welding class as well tonight.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and that's in addition to just the regular members buzzing around doing their own thing.
Well, that's neat. It's neat to see all the activity around here and how busy it is in just a few short months.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Would you give us a shop tour?
Absolutely.
Let's walk outside and have a look through the shop.
All right, let's do it. Welcome to our workshop. I'm going to give you a quick tour here, so follow me this way. We'll start in the engineering and computer lab. So this is our engineering area. We have 3 PCs in here, 4 laptops people can check out. We have SolidWorks, Autodesk Fusion 360 for engineering as well. Illustrator, Photoshop, Corel Draw, all the usual design software. And then we have the programming software for our vinyl cutter, the 3D printer, our Haas Cnc Mill, and of course the Laguna CNC router. And then of course we have our 3D printer over here. It's a full production quality 3D printer. As opposed to most maker spaces, since this used to be my engineering and manufacturing company, everything we have here is production quality equipment, which is again another reason why I went with Laguna, because we only wanted good solid production equipment throughout the whole shop. So now right behind you over here we have the electronics lab. So we have everything you need in here to do circuit board work, basic electronics, wiring harnesses, whatever you need to do. That we're talking to National Instruments right now about getting some hardware and software support from them as well. So this area is one area that's really going to grow a lot more as we go. So back through here, so we're walking past our conference room. Not sure if you can see it, but we have a special event going on tonight. Our members of small businesses use this room for vendor meetings, customer meetings, investors, all sorts of things. Now we'll go back into the shop, the fun part of the building. All right, so here we have the general assembly area. People can come in, grab a table, work on whatever they want. We have Wi-Fi in here, so they bring their laptops to do their thing. Over here we have the laser etcher. This is probably the most popular machine in the building.
That's gone.
There you go. Oh, very cool. It's even doing our logo. So you can see here we're burning some wood. With this machine you can etch into wood, plastics, you can mark on aluminum, anodized aluminum. We have a rotary attachment for doing glasses and bottles, things like that. A very, very popular machine. So also over here in the assembly area we have a couple large toolboxes with all the hand tools and cordless power tools that you could use. In the corner as well we have a shock gunner. I'm a big car guy, so we got to have that stuff. So as we head this way you'll see we've got some totes and some pallet racks in the back. That's storage for our members so they can keep their projects here, not have to carry things back and forth. Just trying to make their life a little easier. So let's go back into the working part of the shop. So this is our metal shop. We have all the basics, manual mills, manual lathes, saws, drills, sandblaster, some sheet metal equipment, some chop saws. The jewel of the shop is the Haas Cnc Mill over here. So this is our Haas Cnc Mill. It's a TM2P. Haas is one of our partners. This is a large machine. We're going to be doing classes on this in addition to all the other classes that we do around the building. So this one will have 5 classes. Most of the other pieces are just 1 or 2 classes. We try to very quickly get people signed off so they can use the equipment and not bog them down in the classes. But the classes are pretty intense. And over here we have our production vacuum former. So it has a 2-foot by 4-foot sheet of plastic it can accommodate. Your tooling goes on here. And you just adjust these to the size that you want. So this, in combination with the Laguna CNC router, very versatile. You can do everything from product packaging to more fun things like a lot of cosplay projects. We've got some guys doing stormtrooper armor, crazy things like that. So it's a pretty fun machine. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the welding area. We have a class going on tonight. So you can see they're explaining the use of the TIG welder now. We have 2 TIG welders, a MIG welder, oxyacetylene torches, and all the equipment that you can need to run all of the equipment throughout the space. I'll open this cabinet up and you can take a look. Everything you need to use in the shop is in the cabinets. Every area has a cabinet, has all the cutting tools, fixturing tools, alignment, safety equipment, everything you need. So really all you have to do is bring your own materials. Okay, so finally we're in the wood shop now. Have everything you can need for the wood shop. We've got everything from Laguna Tools, and we have the CNC router here. This is probably our second most popular tool in the building, second only to the laser etcher. So people have been getting really good with this now. They're doing a lot of flat pattern stuff, furniture, and now we're starting to do some composite tooling with it. So it's good. We probably run 10 to 12 people a week through the classes for this machine. So And of course, we have everything else you need for basic woodworking here. You know, the joiners, planers, table saws, different sanders, and everything else. So, pretty well-rounded shop. So this is Denny. He's one of our full-time instructors, but he's also our full-time shop manager. So he floats around, and all his job is to make sure everybody's having fun getting their work done. So Denny.
So Denny, what are you working on over here?
Right now we're just going to demonstrate two of our chop saws. We got one that'll cut iron, and we got one that'll cut wrap. So we're just going to demonstrate really quick how quick and easy it is.
Let's have a look.
All right.
Well, tonight we've got a lot of people floating around the building, but one guy is worth taking a look at. He's a hell of a woodworker, and he's here on a regular basis. He's running his business out of here now.
That's so nice. That speaks to my area. I love woodworking. Let's meet him. Who do you have here tonight?
Yeah, so over here we have Rahil. Rahil, how's it going, bro?
How's it going?
Good to see you, man. I want to introduce you to the guys.
Okay, cool. How's it going? So right now I'm working on a glue up for an office desk tabletop. This is 6 panels put together, and it's going to be, you know, really angular and modern, contemporary is what we're looking for right now. What's going to happen is I'm going to slice it this way and then slice it in at a 45, so it's going to give that really kind of cool dimensional look to it. And then I have a welding shop that I'm working out of and welding 3-inch to 1.5-inch steel legs to apply to the bottom of it. Being on framework really kind of got me to where I'm at right now. I've learned so much from that show, and has really kind of, I've been applying those skills to everyday pieces that I've been making thus far.
And you're making them in 24 hours, I suppose?
I'm not making it in 24 hours anymore, but you know, the timelines are still there. You know, 1 to 2 weeks is still not that long to get a piece done. To get everything finished, to get everything perfectly done is, you know, you need at least 2 to 3 weeks to get everything completely perfect.
Right.
We'd like to welcome anybody who'd like to learn more about the Urban Workshop to visit our website, urbanworkshop.net, or our Facebook site. We're here 6 days a week now, open on Sundays starting March 1st, so come on in for a free tour anytime. Look forward to seeing you. Thanks.